All right, guys, so you want to see a reduction in your bloating. You're super bloated, you don't know what to do. You may have gut issues, or you just are bloated from eating too much, or it could not even be gut issues. It could just mean that food is fermenting in your gut, and it could be why you're bloated. So if you want to avoid being bloated all the time, I highly suggest to be on the carnivore diet. Okay. Anyone can benefit from this diet, especially if they want to detox, lose weight, and especially if they want to heal their gut. Okay. And healing your gut can happen through the carnivore diet. Losing weight can happen through the carnivore diet. Detoxifying can happen on the carnivore diet. The carnivore diet is basically consisting of rudimentary meat, animal products like cheese, milk, eggs, bacon, dairy, milk, right? Butter, beef tallow, ghee, and very little to no sugar. 30 grams of sugar or less per day. That's the carnivore diet. And when you do it on your first month, you probably are gonna detoxify. Okay, and you want that, especially for your stomach to not be bloated, to debloat. We want to debloat your stomach, right? So do the carnivore diet. You'll see a reduction in your bloating within 3 months, okay? And if you really want to be fast at debloating your stomach, highly suggest to eat a lot of animal fat. I know, crazy. Avoid the vegetables, avoid the fruits, avoid the nuts, because all of them, for the most part, have lectins, anti-nutrients, and that could be one of the reasons why your gut is bloated. So make sure you eat a lot of animal fat. And if you really want to go strict in the carnivore diet realm, highly suggest to take out the eggs and milk, and also the sardines, the fish, and cheese, and stick to just meat and grass-fed beef tallow. And you'll see a reduction in your bloating very quickly, okay? Within 3 months, you should see it, because you're just eating very simple foods: rudimentary meat, grass-fed beef tallow, butter, or ghee, whatever you want to cook in. That's animal fat based. So make sure you eat a lot of animal fat, a lot of high fat cuts, fatty cuts from cows. Don't eat lean meats, okay? Eat a lot of fatty cuts. And also, once or twice a week, if you're able to, fast. Fast, fast, fast. And when I mean fast, at least 12 hours plus. Because if you can wake up, not eat, and go straight till 12 p.m., 1 p.m., and just break your fast at 12 or 1 p.m., your stomach, you'll see a reduction in bloating immediately. You should be able to, because you're letting your body starve and eat itself, which is a good thing. You're detoxifying your body even more. You're putting your body through a process called autophagy, and you're letting your body digest even further whatever could be fermenting in your gut and taking it out. You want all that trash out of your body to get out of your body, right? So keep in mind that fasting once or twice a week, you'll see an immediate debloating, okay, when you do it once or twice a week on the carnivore diet. And this is very important, you guys, because like I said earlier, food can ferment in your gut, okay? There's these guys called the 𝗬𝗧, and yeah, they're like little 𝗬𝗧s. Like, imagine this is like the ground floor of your stomach, of your gut lining. Then there's these 𝗬𝗧s, and they look like seaweed, like tiny seaweeds on the ocean floor that catch the food and absorb the nutrients from the food that's taken into the different parts of your body, right? But sometimes the food can get stuck in between the 𝗬𝗧, and they get stuck there, and they're not getting moved out, and they're just stuck there, and they start to ferment. And when they start to ferment, that's not good, because now bacteria is being built up, and bad bacteria, not good bacteria, bad bacteria, of colonies of bad bacteria are being built up because of this fermented food stuck in your 𝗬𝗧. So fasting can very much help with taking out the bad guys, taking out the fermented food out of your body that could be stuck in between these 𝗬𝗧, okay? So you can see a huge reduction in bloating if you do 1 to 2 days of fasting per week, 12 to 16 hours one of those days every week, okay? And doing strictly carnivore and taking out even the milk, the dairy, you can keep butter if you're able to eat it, but taking out the butter, not taking out the butter, but taking out the milk, the cheese, even sardines and eggs, and just sticking to rudimentary meat, you'll see a huge reduction in bloating, okay, within 3 months if you really commit to this. If you want further help, I can help you heal your gut through the carnivore diet, and I specifically created a free video guide just for that about the 7 mistakes that you are committing to not heal your gut. I place it down below in the description box, and I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.